Hi, this is Rajnikant Mishra. Our today's topic is speed, distance, and time and inequality. First, the basic formula of speed, distance, and time. Let a person running with a speed of s cover a distance from A to B in time t, where AB is equal to d. Let AB is equal to d, a person running with the speed s and cover this distance AB in time t. Then, according to formula, distance is equal to speed into time, or d is equal to st, where d is the distance, s is the speed of person, and t is the time taken to cover the distance. Now we discuss the proportionalities between the speed, distance, and time. Case 1, distance is constant. Let two persons with the speed s1 and s2 cover the distance d in time t1 and t2 respectively. In this case, with the formula distance is equal to speed into time, d can be written as s1 into t1 in first case, and in second case d is equal to s2 into t2. Compare both the equations. S1 t1 is equal to S2 t2. S1 by S2 is equal to T2 by T1. Or we can say speed is directly proportional to 1 upon time. Or speed is inversely proportional to time. Now, with this formula, T1 can be written as d by S1 and T2 can be written as d by S2. The time difference delta t is equal to T1 minus T2, d common, 1 upon S1 minus 1 upon S2. Here, it is written as S1 S2, S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1 can be written as delta S. Here, delta S is the speed's difference. S1, S2. Now d is equal to S1, S2 by delta S into delta t. This is the most important formula of speed, distance, and time chapter. Now, in case 2, when the speed is constant, two persons with the same speed s cover distance d1 and d2 in time t1 and t2 respectively. In this case, d1 can be written as speed into time and d2 can be written as speed into time. Divide equation 1 by equation 2, d1 by d2 is equal to t1 by t2. Or we can say distance is directly proportional to time. In case 3, two persons with the speed s1 and s2 cover distance d1 and d2 in same time t respectively. In this case, d1 can be written as s1 into t and d2 can be written as s2 into t. Now d1 by d2 is equal to s1 by s2. Or we can say distance is directly proportional to speed when time is constant. Question number 1. Ramesh reaches his office 16 minutes late at 3/4 of his normal speed. Find the normal time taken by him to cover the distance between his home and his office. In first case, when Ramesh travels in normal speed, he reaches on time. And when the speed is 3/4 of s, he reaches 16 minutes late. In method 1, we use this formula d is equal to s1 s2 by delta s into delta t. Here, s1 is equal to s, s2 is equal to 3 by 4s, delta s is equal to difference of speed s minus 3 by 4s, which is equal to 1 by 4s, and delta t is equal to 16 minutes. Now d is equal to 3 by 4s into s is equal to 3 by 4s square by 1 by 4s into 16 minutes. 1s cancel out, 4 cancel out, t is equal to 16s into 3. or 48s. Now d by s is equal to 48. Here d by s represent the normal time, which is t1, is equal to 48 minutes. Means Ramesh covers home to office distance d in 48 minutes when he travels with the normal speed. In method 2, as we know, when distance is constant, then speed is inversely proportional to time. Here the ratio of speed is equal to s ratio 3 by 4s, which is equal to 1 ratio 3 by 4 multiplied by 4. Here the ratio is 4 ratio 3. Then ratio of time is equal to inverse of speed, means 3 ratio 4. Here this time difference is 1 unit and the value of 1 unit is given, which is 16 minutes. And we have to find the normal time, which is 3 unit. 3 unit is equal to 16 into 3, which is 48 minutes. Now question number 2. Ram and Shyam covered the same distance at the speed of 6 km per hour and 10 km per hour respectively. If Ram takes 30 minutes more than Shyam, find the distance covered by each. Here d is equal to s1 into s2 by delta s into delta t. The speed s1 is equal to 6 km per hour, s2 is equal to 10 km per hour. The speed difference 10 minus 6 is equal to 4 km per hour. Time difference delta t is equal to 30 minutes, and 30 minutes is equal to 30 by 60, which is equal to half hour. Here 60 minutes and 30 minutes. Put half an hour here. D is equal to 6 into 10 by 4 into 1 by 2. 5, 3. 15 by 2, which is equal to 7.5 km per hour. Question number 3. If Rohan reduces his speed by 5 km per hour, he will take 4 hours more to reach the destination. If he increases his speed by 5 km per hour, he will take 2 hours less to reach the destination. Find the normal time taken by him. Now first compare these two journeys and use the formula d is equal to s1 s2 by delta s into delta t. In first case, d is equal to multiplication of speed x into x minus 5 by difference of speed, which is 5 unit, into delta t 4 hours. In second case, compare these two journeys. D is equal to x into x plus 5 by 5 into 2. Now compare both the equations. X minus 5 by 5 into 4 is equal to x into x plus 5 by 5 into 2. 5 cancel out. 2 x cancel out. 2x minus 10 is equal to x plus 5. 2x minus x is equal to x. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15 km per hour. Now put this value of x in any of these equations. D is equal to 15 into 15 minus 5, which is 10, by 5 into 4. 5, 3 into 4, 12, 12 into 10, 120 km. Now D is equal to 120 km, x is equal to 15, then normal time taken is equal to distance upon speed 120 by 15, which is 8 hours. This is the right answer. Now inequality. This is your statement and this is conclusion, and we have to find which option is correct. Here first we write down all the terms in descending order like this. R is greater than I and I is equal to N. N is greater than P. Y is greater than or equal to R R is greater than K, E is greater than or equal to N, E is greater than or equal to N, and E is less than Z. Conclusion 1, K is greater than I. Here we cannot establish any relation between K and I because both are in different stream. Here first stream is YRK and second YRIP. So first one is cancel out. Now Z is greater than I. Z is greater than I. This is correct one because Z is greater than E is greater than or equal to N and N is equal to I. So only option 2 follows. Option A is correct. Question number 2. This is your statement and this is conclusion. Again, we write down all the terms in descending order like this. T is greater than K is greater than Y and K is equal to G. And K is greater than or equal to J. I is greater than equal to C, I is greater than C, and C is greater than or equal to G. C is greater than or equal to G, and I is greater than C. I is greater than or equal to M. I is greater than or equal to M, and N is greater than I. Now, conclusion 1, N is greater than K. N is greater than K. This is right because N is greater than I is greater than C and C is greater than or equal to G and G is equal to K. Again, in same stream. T is greater than or equal to C. T and C, we cannot establish any relation because both are in different streams. So this is cancelled out. J is greater than M. Here we cannot establish any relation between J and M. So this is cancelled out. Only first conclusion is right. So option C is correct. Question number 3. This is a statement. These are the conclusions. Again, write down all the terms in descending order. B is greater than or equal to P and P is equal to M. X is greater than B. X is greater than B and B is less than T. X is greater than or equal to H. And H is equal to Y. R is greater than Y and Y is greater than N. P is greater than H. We cannot establish any relation between P and H because both are in different streams. So this is cancelled out. P is equal to H. Again, we cannot establish any relation. R is greater than X. R and X both are in different streams. So we cannot establish any relation. So this one is also cancelled out. Means none of the conclusion follow. Option A is correct. Question number 4. This is the statement. These are the conclusions. Now again write down all the terms in descending order. Here H is equal to J and H is greater than C. J is greater than Y. Y is greater than or equal to X. X is greater than or equal to Z. X is less than N. Conclusion 1. Y is greater than Z. Y is greater than Z. It's okay. Y is greater than Z in same stream. Y is equal to Z. This is also okay. Because Y is greater than or equal to X is greater than or equal to Z. Means you can write it as Y is greater than or equal to Z. Greater than or equal to means either 1 or 2 follows. Option B is correct. Now thank you for participating in the class. I hope you found it valuable. The further discussions will be done on WhatsApp.